Good evening, everybody, and welcome to another Unfiltered live stream today on a Monday. Because I didn't do it on a Saturday, because I was working and slightly late. So, thank you for joining us today. I do have some people, and it's not a small child. I have with me from an airport, Space Time.
Hello. How's everyone doing?
Good, thank you. How are you?
Pretty good. I have about 30 minutes to kill.
30 minutes?
Yep.
Well, we thank you for joining us for those 30 minutes.
No problem.
We'll make it entertaining. We also have another guy who is here sometimes. He is the thorn in my side, the apple of my eye. It's Cut the Craggle.
Hello. We've got major echo going on, by the way. Just to let you know. I muted myself through your whole introduction, and I could hear, like, massive echo. It was like you were streaming from down Rock Show Caves.
I think it might be coming from Mr. Spacetime.
Oh, well, that doesn't surprise me.
There you go, it's gone.
Well, hey!
Well, I will just go ahead and duck out then. And I will see you guys tomorrow.
Okay, see you tomorrow, guys. Safe flight.
Bye.
Oh, I feel bad now.
I feel a little bad. I didn't want him to go.
I didn't want him to go. Can we just like have his face on screen and like he can just like mime what he's saying?
I don't know. Do I have a picture of Spacetime?
If the echo wasn't that bad, I wouldn't have mentioned it, but it was pretty major. Like, yeah, I can see in the chat people are saying echo as well.
Echo. Speaking of chat, shall we see who's that?
Well, if we must, we must.
Yeah, well, you know, it's apparently what people do on live streams. I don't know if you know this.
I clearly don't. Did you see my live streams? You know, come on.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, that's true. So we have with us Lady Sam B this evening. Good evening.
Hey, babe.
Out of nowhere.
We should say something at this point before we go any further, right? I did a members-only live stream last night, and afterwards, Sam was showing me some instructions and everything. And Lady Sam came into the room, and right before she left, she said, "Oh, I'll see you next week because we're meeting up with the Sams, the Crackles are." And she said, "Unless I see you sooner." And they just left it on that. Me and Sam were just like, "What did she mean by that?"
Well,
we were both, I think, quite scared.
Perplexed, confused, all of the above.
Slightly aroused.
A little bit. Speaking of people who are also here, Jacob Neely.
I thought you were going to say speaking of being aroused then.
No. No.
4 minutes in. Oh, this is going to be a good one. I can tell that already.
No. We have Jacob Neely. Good evening, Jacob. Broken. We also have Mrs. Craggle, who's probably sat there going, "What is this madness? What have I married into?"
Oh, she's been asking that since the day she said, "I will." I say that because it's actually people say you don't say "I do," you say "I will." It's only in movies and TV they say "I do."
Then it's not legal.
Yeah. Because apparently Keanu Reeves and Winona Ryder are actually legally married in Romania because they had a Romanian priest and they went through the whole like wedding vows in one long take. So.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Dracula, Bram Stoker's Dracula.
I'm gonna bring like a little mini version of Spacetime in here.
Are you really?
Yeah. I know what I'm doing.
We have a mini version of space-time.
Yeah, just bear with me. I got to do some clicking.
Oh, okay.
Trust me, you're gonna love it.
I don't know.
So, how's your day been, Mr. Craggle?
It's been okay. I had really bad insomnia last night. Like, I was one who was tired, and I said to Mrs. Craggle, I'm going to bed. She was like, oh, I'll come up as well. We went to bed. She was asleep within minutes, and I was just there. And after an hour and a half, I came downstairs and started watching Back to the Future Part 2 and working on the next Back to the Future CMF series. Eventually went to bed about 3:30. Had work then. I woke up for work about 8ish, ready for 9 o'clock, and today I've done training in my job all day.
Yeah.
So my brain's kind of frazzled.
Well, hopefully it's not too frazzled to give me plenty of abuse tonight.
Oh, no. I've always got the capacity for that.
Oh, but that's good, because I'd be disappointed if you didn't.
How's your day been?
Long and hard.
Well, hey, that's what she said.
Indeed. And there you go, there's space-time.
Oh, I got Echo back again. Need to mute him.
One second.
Also, could you have found a lower res version of that image?
That's just the one I had on my puta.
On your puta?
On my puta. He's here. In third party person.
It's like he's in the room with us.
Yeah.
I will say that when it's pixelated, his eyes are kind of scary there. Just the pixelation, it just kind of makes it unnerving.
We miss you, space-time.
We do.
But yeah, no, my day was sort of all right.
Sort of all right? Not just all right, or...
No, there's been lots of fallout from my manager departing the business.
Oh, yes, yeah. I don't know how much you can talk about that on this stream, though. But
Well, I can talk about what I want. They're not going to watch.
Well, I was going to say, it seems like a kind of a blessing in disguise in many ways.
Yeah, they don't know. But yeah, it's kind of one of those where I haven't been told everything, which is fine. I'm not obviously meant to be. But yeah, I get different suggestions as to what's happened as each day goes by.
Well, the fact that I think you said they said something along the lines equivalent of "what's done is done. Let's not waste time talking about it." Just insinuates that something bad happened. It's not a case of, oh yeah, they've moved on to pastures new. We wish them the very best. Or they got them moving elsewhere and all that. It was just a case of what's done is done. Straight away without any prior information. You're like, ooh, something.
Yeah,
happened.
exactly, and that's
Nice.
that seems to be the official party line, because speaking to a couple of the other managers about bits, they also say what's happened has happened, what's done is done. They're going, is that literally the
But what has happened exactly? Tell me.
Exactly. It's like, is this what you've all been issued with lines to take when Sam comes around asking questions?
Tell me
these things.
Where is the trigger? Where is the trigger?
What's happened has happened.
Swear to me.
So I'm there going, okay, it's fine. I don't need to know, but I get really mixed signals, and then it's like there's you speak to them about someone else, you go, oh, it's an amicable split, and then you go, but what's happened has happened. You go, but that doesn't sound amicable.
No, it doesn't. I remember a guy got fired in the previous job, and I didn't know, and the customer called up asking for him, and I didn't know who he was because he got fired before my time. So I put the customer on hold and went to find out. And my manager was like, "Oh yeah, he got fired, but don't tell that to the customer. Just say he's moved on to pastures new, and unfortunately doesn't work with us anymore. And just sort of like say, I'll be happy to take help you and stuff."
Yeah.
So I did that, and the customer must have heard something in my voice. So I don't know. I thought, I don't know how he jumped to conclusion. But he went, "What? He got fired?" And I was like, "What? How How did you get that from me saying that he's moved on to pastures new and that, we wish him all the best?
Yeah, it's kind of weird when they say things, and we've been told, obviously, you just tell the customer, when you speak to customers, you just tell them, he's no longer working for the business. I'm like, okay, that's fine. Told someone he wasn't working for the business, and they just messaged me back and going, so he fired or
He
quit?
got fired? Yeah, fired. I just seen something awesome, by the way. I'm looking for reference images for one of the characters I'm going to be doing in the next Back to the Future CMF. Now, I knew that NECA had done some action figures or collector's figures of Back to the Future characters. I've just seen that they've done one of the 2015 guys, and oh my word, they're beautiful. This is where you taught me out of spending money.
I couldn't possibly do such a thing, Craggle. It is my task in life to make you spend money because, after all, Flash Gordon made you do it.
That's true.
You've got a whole video dedicated to that.
That is very true. Yeah.
Just living up to my life.
I was disappointed that I didn't have anyone kicking off because I put a picture of the Flash on there because obviously he was in that set, and that was the kind of reason why I was toying with buying it. It was, again, the Flash minifigure. And I put Flash Gordon when you buy this set, and I was waiting for people going, that's the Flash, not Flash Gordon. It was kind of a little bit clickbaity in that sense. I was kind of going, go on, I want people to do that. Not a single person did. But I did when we did the Ecto 2 Real Ghostbusters custom set collaboration.
Yeah.
I've had a few people go on there going, it's not the Ecto 2, it's called the Ecto 1A, you moron, and stuff like that. And it's like,
oh yeah, no, I remember that.
This is not the part from Ghostbusters 2. This is the helicopter, the gyrocopter from the Real Ghostbusters, which actually is Ecto 2. Yeah. I don't understand how they can click on the thumbnail, see a completely different shaped vehicle, and think that I'm somehow misnaming the car from Ghostbusters 2.
Some people just don't know, man.
I don't know.
They just don't know. Oh, Jacob's telling me good news.
Well, hey!
Apparently I've hit 24 subs.
Now you've got one for every hour of the day.
I feel honoured that you lovely people want to listen to my dulcet tones and that of Craggle as well, but thank you. Thank you, Jacob, for giving me a heads up.
I got dull tones? What the hell?
Well, just a little bit, mate.
Oh, would you rather I talk like this then? Would you, with a really exaggerated accent?
Please do.
Okay then.
Yeah.
Mr. Sam Jones, I'll do it just for you, I will.
Do you know what? If you carry on like that, next Sunday is going to be very interesting.
Why is that then?
Might sit on your lap.
Hey! Well, you have to make room for Lady Sam first. I'll bounce you on each of my knees, I will.
For anybody who doesn't understand what Craggle is doing now, he is absolutely owning his Welsh language. Or his Welsh accent, even.
Yeah.
Welsh language, nobody understands what's going on there.
Excuse me?
Do you speak Welsh?
A little bit. Tiny bit. It's like I was coming into school at the time where Welsh was only kind of being really reintroduced. Because the thing with Welsh is, as a language, is that it is almost an ancient language. It has its origins in the Celtic culture. And also, for many years, we're talking almost like hundreds of years, the English tried to basically destroy the Welsh language. There was such thing as the Welsh Not, where if children in school were caught by their teachers speaking Welsh rather than English, they had to wear this rope around their neck, like a noose, not with a plank of wood around it. And the only way they could get it taken off was if they reported on someone else who was speaking Welsh. Yeah, you just get the cane, you just get beaten, locked in cupboards and stuff. It was really bad.
Well. Yeah.
So for the Welsh language almost died out, and then it's like, it's sort of survived, and it's tried. It's had a comeback massively in the last, I would say, 25, almost 30 years.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
they try a big emphasis on there. But obviously, during the time that it was kind of almost, all but extinct, they've had to sort of catch up and invent new words and stuff. But what's funny is that so many like fantasy authors and stuff use Welsh as part of like when they're creating their fake languages and stuff. Like Tolkien, famously, like if you look at the Elven language, there's loads of Welsh in it.
Okay.
So there. So now tell me, no one understands what Welsh is. But plus, I'm not being funny. Some of the more modern words do exactly what they say on the tin. Do you want to know what the Welsh is for a cappuccino?
Go on.
Frothy coffee. So, if you don't know what that means, then you're a plonker. It's spelled differently, obviously, but...
I have no words.
Well, the thing is, it's not that unusual, though, in languages. Look at what gloves is in German. Do you know what gloves is in German? Handschuhen.
Yeah,
handshoes. Yeah. There we go. We got really educational there for a moment.
Yeah, I think we need something to distract us. Someone suggest a topic in the chat, because education is...
I know. Just always like going serious. The amount of chat messages coming through just completely ground to a halt.
Yeah. Mrs. Craggle did say, though, she'd love to learn Welsh, but it might take her a long time.
Yeah, because I remember like when Mrs. Craggle first came to Wales, there was some jobs that she wanted to apply for, and they were they didn't discriminate you for not speaking Welsh, but because like the task, the roles, and the people you were dealing with would be speaking bilingual, they would kind of put her at a disadvantage not speaking Welsh. I don't get me wrong, I would love to speak Welsh. I'd be so proud if I could speak it fluently. But I'm crap with languages, and after being raised speaking English for so long, I know bits and pieces, and I know bits and pieces of German because that's what I was taught at. There was more of a focus on German than there was Welsh in my school, believe it or not. So,
okay.
German or French, depends on which half of the year group you were in. Oh, Spacetime dropped out.
Oh, my Chrome crashed. Oh well.
See, even when it's not real space-time, he still crashes and drops out and stuff.
Yeah.
That was like a really accurate representation.
My Chrome has disappeared. Oh well. Mrs. Craggle wants some Welsh cakes.
Oh, Welsh cakes are good.
Welsh cakes are good. I remember a couple of years ago in one of my last places I worked, walked into the office, 8 o'clock, someone put a slab of Welsh cakes down on the kitchen table. And I said to one of my colleagues, I said, slab of Welsh cakes? There's a massive pile of them. They're like, oh, okay. And they go, we'll check on it later, like 10 o'clock-ish. 10, 11 o'clock, they were still there. So it was like, we need to go handle this situation. So I wander over, get a pan ad, and then get a Welsh cake, and off you go.
Yeah. We actually gave Welsh cakes out to the groomsmen and bridesmaids as a little extra party favour, and one person left his behind and was like, oh, I'll pick them up later, because he forgot. No, they were gone. So it was like scrambles, like who could get them.
You don't leave your Welsh cakes behind.
No. The best Welsh cakes, honestly, are my mum's. I would say close behind that, though, are the ones from the indoor market in Cardiff. They're really nice. Although, if you're getting ones like store-bought ones, not like sort of freshly baked, I would say, is it Braces the best one? No, Braces weren't that good with it. Was it Tanny Castle?
Yeah.
Spelt the Welsh way with double L. No, because it's like TANYNCASTELL, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're quite nice. I mean, obviously they're pre-made and then packaged and put on a shelf. When really you want to have a fresh Welsh cake, but
fresh Welsh cake. Got me a little bit excited, but also pancakes.
Yes, as Mrs. Crackle says, it's both Pancake Day and St. David's Day tomorrow. So, those you might not know, St. David's Day is the patron saint of Wales. And we celebrate St. David's Day a lot more than I think than like England celebrates. Is it St. George? Is it England? Or
yeah, St. George's Day used to be a really big thing. Especially when I was younger. I certainly remember it being a big thing when I was younger, but now it's more, it's a day.
Yeah. Definitely when I was in school, St. David's Day, in primary school, but also in high school as well, we had the Eisteddfod, where we have like different competitions of the arts and stuff,
Yeah.
It's a big thing of celebrating. It's used as a way of celebrating like the Welsh culture and stuff, and and I guess St. David's Day has also been part of like the champion of trying to regain and acknowledge the sort of heritage that we had that was kind of all but stamped out by our English overlords, over hundreds of years.
Yeah.
That's what gets me when people say like, "Oh, you don't even know what it's like to have your people oppressed." It's like,
Yeah. Let's put it this way: us British folk were a bit. In fact, over the years, we've done some stupid stuff,
mm-hmm.
some questionable stuff. But. Yeah.
You got very awkward then, didn't you?
Yeah.
It's okay. I don't blame you for the Welsh knot. Don't worry.
That's good. I appreciate that because I definitely knew nothing about that beforehand. Makes you realise how crazy and barbaric us English folk are.
I mean, it's true of the whole world. You look back at any culture and going back, it's the whole. I mean, the whole point of civilization is to progress. So, in some ways, if we are just as we were, hundreds of years ago, then something's wrong. We should always be trying to better ourselves as people, as a society, and stuff.
Indeed, we should.
No culture, I think, is without sin in its past. At some point. So. And besides, I'm married to an English woman now, anyway, or Wenglish.
I was going to say you can't be holding that many grudges.
Well, as I said to you before, she has a bit of Welsh in her most nights.
Fantastic.
Oh my god, I don't even know what this stream is. We talk about some Lego. Do you want to talk about Lego?
Yeah, let's talk about Lego. So, as it's new set day tomorrow, isn't it?
It is, and do you know what? I went to have a look at what I'm going to buy, and I realised that quite a few of the sets that I wanted to get aren't even actually coming out tomorrow.
Really?
Yeah, because I think one set I wanted to get, but the more I think about it logically, I'm kind of like, do you really want it? Is the Book of Boba Fett, Mandalorian, N1 Starfighter. That comes out in June. And then I think all the Jurassic World stuff comes out in April.
Yeah. Oh. Are you sure? Oh no, yeah, no, you're right.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. You can doubt me if you want to, but egg on your face when you look up the date.
No, it just said buy now.
Yeah, it's weird. You go on buy now and then it's a pre-order. Yeah, if you go on coming soon, it excludes the pre-orders. The Lego website is a joke. But today in the UK, at least, this is the last day of double VIP, which is something they always seem to do. They always seem to put like a double VIP right before the new release date. I guess is a way of trying to get rid of some of the older stock that's cluttering at the warehouses. But it's kind of frustrating because I think in the States, they're getting double VIP with new releases. At some point in March, they're getting double VIP. I would most likely, be more inclined to buy some of the new releases with double VIP points. At the moment, I think I bought the Lunar Ice Festival.
Oh yeah.
And there are some, like I said, if you pre-order something, I think if you pre-order it during double VIP, you get the double VIP when it ships. Oh, freaking hell, there's like a midgie thing just flew past my face. Mrs. Crab had the back door open earlier, and now I think there's like insects are trying to attack and like decimate my face. Leave me alone. Go away.
Yeah, the T-Rex breakout, which is one I probably get, to be honest.
Why didn't you share your screen and we'll have a look at them? I think that's what professional streamers do.
Well, hang on a sec. Are we professional?
No. Not by any stretch of the imagination.
There you go.
Yeah, I do like that set a lot.
I do as well. Yeah, I do want that.
What are you? I can't remember. I think I discussed this with Space Team. I can't remember if I discussed it with you. But what are your thoughts on the buildable T-Rex included in the set?
We've all had a conversation on that.
Oh wait, okay.
But looking at it right here, right now, it looks weird.
Yeah, I don't like it.
It doesn't look very T-Rexy to me. Well, it sort of does and it doesn't, but it's missing a few things that could make it a better T-Rex. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, the shaping of the face just looks off to me. How wide it is.
Yeah,
like the T-Rex face kind of narrows a bit, you know.
Yeah.
Plus, I'm also pretty sure that the T-Rex in the first Jurassic Park has a more of a greenish grey tinge to him rather than brown.
Yes, no, I would agree.
And I guess maybe they put brown in there to have a little bit of variation because you've got the green foliage and you've got the green cars as well. I mean, there's one thing I've heard people say about is they should have done darker colors to sort of simulate that it's nighttime. I don't think that was, that was needed.
No, I don't think simulating it's night is needed, to be honest, because you can recreate that in your display case.
Yeah, you can do that with lights and stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
The one thing I will say is I'm glad that they've given us new variations of the characters than the previous ones we've had. My only complaint in that is the face prints for Alan Grant and Ian Malcolm have like water going down their face. I think that's supposed to represent the fact that it's raining.
It's raining. They've been in puddles. Maybe they're sweating.
I know, that's what I mean. It just looks odd. It looks like they're just sweating, and particularly when you've got Alan when he's got his hat on, his fedora, and I don't think he comes with an additional hairpiece. Like if he had if he had it there, but even then in the scene he still has his hat on the whole time. So
yeah, he did.
It kind of looks weird having like water on his face. I mean, the mud on the kids looks fine, but when you just have random water on their faces, it just looks odd because there's not like water like printed onto like the sides of the cars or the T-Rex or anything. So
no, that's it. You are right.
It's just a weird design choice for me.
Yeah, no, I agree. But I do love that Ford Explorer. Oh, it's got Ford badge on it.
No way.
Yeah, that little blue bit there, mate, is the Ford badge.
It's probably like a Lego approximation, though, right? It's not going to be the actual Ford logo.
Well, the Ford logo is a blue circle with a white.
Yeah, but you know what I mean? Like,
it just depends what the text is in that.
Yeah, the text in there probably something different, like brick or something, or stud, or forward or something. You know?
Yeah, I
do like it a lot, though. Jacob says apparently it comes with a Speed Champions windscreen with no print, and that's the only reason he wants the set. What? This is a great set. The one thing I've heard people saying is like they wonder if you can make 2 Ford Explorers out of it. I don't think so. I don't think
there's enough parts to make 2 Ford Explorers.
No. But it is quite a sexy set. And I've wanted the Jurassic Park Ford Explorer for so long.
Yeah.
It's an iconic vehicle, do you know what I mean? What are you doing? Oh, he's looking at the instructions. Oh, they're not there yet.
Nah. But I was going to have a look at the instructions because they'll normally include logos and stuff like that, and you'd actually find out if it was a proper Ford.
Yeah. If it was licensed. Because it have to be a licensed set in terms of Ford then as well, wouldn't it? You know?
Yeah.
Because like previously when they've done stuff that includes sort of branded vehicles for movies. Like, wasn't there something like with the Lego Ideas one? It wasn't. They had to sort of differentiate the Ecto one from not being a Cadillac, I think.
Yes.
With the bigger one, it does have the Cadillac branding in the manual and in the set, and I think even there's a sticker on the engine as well that shows. So.
Yes, you're not wrong. So what else have we got on the?
There's the other, sort of minifig scale Jurassic World sets, which I'm wanting to get a few of those.
This one?
Yeah, probably not that one as much because I think I've got that T-Rex in that color.
What else is there?
It doesn't do it by any particular order by theme, does it? I know the missus has got the Mandalorian helmet ordered.
Yeah.
Red 5 looks okay.
There's new Hogwarts stuff. I wonder if Lady Sam will be getting some of these.
I cannot be asked with that now. I'm out of Hogwarts. I like the previous iteration. I bought the first wave when they, sort of rebooted the Hogwarts sub-theme. But I just didn't like how it looked on display. I much preferred the old style one, the one they first revamped them, brought back Lego Harry Potter. Oh, crap, I haven't got that yet. I just realised I haven't got the Stranger Things brickheads.
Nah, man. Get them.
I know, and I did an order when I did the Lunar New Year. I can't get something else now because it's 50 quid in it you've got to spend to get free postage. Do you know it's only $35 in the US? Yeah.
Yeah, but they have... I can't justify it. Oh, Thor's hammer.
Yeah, I've been wondering though, when they're going to do Hammers 1 and 2 and 3.
Yeah. Can't take you anywhere.
I know. I'm sorry.
And it comes with a little infinity gauntlet.
I know, but by now that is so common anyway. It was in the advent calendar and stuff, wasn't it?
But is that silver? That's the question. Or is it light bluish grey?
I think it's light bluish grey. There are some reviews of it already, but I haven't got around to watching it. Apparently, it's very fragile. Some people accidentally dropped it and it just disintegrates.
Yeah, I've seen better. There's a guy in my my lug who's built a better version than that, to be honest.
Yeah,
that doesn't disintegrate. He's actually able to wield it.
Oh, there's the new art series. The Batman art series one is really sexy, but it's just so expensive. I don't know if I can justify the cost of it.
You can get the Spice Girls brickheads, mate.
I was going to say, you're so buying the Spice Girls, right?
Yeah, when two become one.
Oh my god. Is Lady Sam B like the Spice Girls? I can imagine her being a Spice Girls fan.
I don't know.
You don't know? Oh my word. No wonder she's straying from the farm.
This is the way.
That T-Rex is interesting. Oh, shut up. Freaking Uber Eats emailing me.
It means I'll get one in a minute.
Probably. They're relentless, honestly. Like, I ordered food on Uber Eats.
Costco are relentless.
Oh, I'm not on Costco.
The amount of emails I get from Costco, absolutely ridiculous. One in the morning, one at lunch, one in the afternoon.
What?
Yeah.
Well, there you go. Lady Sam B says when she was a tween, she did.
Ah, well. I mean, she doesn't like it now, so that means...
She's from Australia, and when I went to Australia the first time back in '98, granted I went to Western Australia, so it might be a bit different. But it was like they were in a time loop. All the kids there were into bands that were like 10 years old. And it's like, does it take 10 years for like music to get to this part of the world or something? It was really weird and surreal.
I will warn Lady Sam now. I can't promise that in the car journey on Friday there will not be Spice Girls.
Oh dear.
I cannot make that promise.
I like the colouring on this T-Rex. I just think it's cool. I already have, I think, 2 T-Rexes, maybe. I definitely have one.
But you don't you want a third?
Well, this is the thing. I said before, like I want to have at least one of every Lego dinosaur species they do. So it's not, high on my list, but I do like it.
Press the button. Go on, get it.
You can't even pre-order it. What are you on about? Press the button.
Just get it.
You silly sausage.
Who's got a little helicopter?
It's a 4+ set, isn't it?
Yeah, I think 4+.
I mean, the one good thing with that is that it's going to be printed pieces. That's why I got that previous Jurassic World 4+ set, because it had the Jurassic Park logo printed.
Mm. So what else we got? The goat boat.
The goat boat. Yes, this is like what, the 3rd set within the last 12 months where Lego could have brought back the goat figure piece, and they haven't. Look at the derpy goats we've got on the front instead.
The derpy.
Honestly.
Oh my God.
I told you. I wasn't lying. It's just horrendous.
Oh, wow.
The stuff that stalks my nightmares.
Let's just leave it on screen nice and big for a bit. Oh, wow.
Why would you do that? I also see a ton of stickers. Although the thing with this though is I like the minifigure selection, but I think the Mighty Thor, which is Jane Foster's Thor, and Thor Odin's son, both come in a cheaper set, although the build for that looks crap. The problem I have with this set is that I get they're not going to build the whole hull, but my word, does that look like it's been chopped off, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does, and that here, looks like it might be Stark tech.
Oh yeah, it's like the arc reactor.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like for that price point, I would want a little bit more of the hull.
Yeah.
That's just like cut off at the deck, isn't it?
It just.
It might be accurate to the film. I don't know until you see it, because I think those blue things underneath are meant to be like whatever powers it to hover or levitate or whatever.
Hmm.
The one thing I will say is that in a rare case for Marvel, almost all of the figures have leg printing, but frustratingly, some of them have stuff like boots and stuff, and none of the figures have side leg printing. So
yeah, no, you can't see any there or down here.
Yeah, it's quite jarring. It's like with one of the Batman figures where he had like boots on, but boots were printed and they were only printed on the front, so it kind of looked like he was wearing a skirt or something. It was odd.
The goat boat. Oh,
I just noticed, mate. Look at that on the side, on the box.
Yeah.
On like the side, they've got one brick coming out of the wall thing. I haven't seen that before. Have you?
No, and it's Cap shield.
Yeah. I don't know if that's significant or anything, but it's unusual because normally it's just like a straight block, isn't it?
Yeah.
The new Stormbreaker build. Yeah, the new Stormbreaker build looks pretty good. I wish they were like there was printing on Mjolnir to show the cracks, because obviously from like the front of the box and also the posters we've seen so far is that Mjolnir is going to be, showing signs of when it was destroyed.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, look at that! Look at that Triceratops.
Oh.
I love me a Triceratops, and I already have one. But again, the color on that one is so good.
Why has he got a carrot?
Well, he's a herbivore, aren't they? Triceratops, so.
Yeah, but why a carrot?
Why not?
Why not a leaf or a plant? Or why a carrot?
Carrots are plants, you silly sausage.
I know, but why not any other plant? Why a carrot? I have enough carrots as it is. I don't need 4 more.
I like carrots. What do you think of the other dinosaur? Is it the Pyroraptor? Because there's going to be lots of different types of new raptors in the new film. The only thing that I don't really like is that apart from his jaw, I think he's just one complete mold. I don't think he can move his legs or anything. I don't even think he can move his arms. Looking at that, it looks like the arms are molded in position.
No, that looks like you say, it's one giant mold.
Yeah, with just the detachable jaw.
Yeah.
I'd
like to be able to position them if I got them.
Yeah, that is the set I'm probably going to get, even though that figure is a bit disappointing. I've already got Dilophosaurus because that has old man Ian Malcolm and old woman Ellie Sattler at the back there.
Yes, yeah.
So far though, we've not seen a older version of Alan Grant in these this wave of sets, but there is one more set I think that hasn't been revealed yet.
Oh,
so you might be in that one.
Well, I've just seen something I quite like: the Aston Martin Valkyrie and GT3 Vantage. Look, they come with hair pieces for the race car drivers.
They've been doing that quite a bit recently with Speed Champions. It's nice that they give you the other option, you know.
Yeah. One day, eventually, they'll do a Bentley Continental GT3. It's my favorite race car.
Yeah, I'll probably get this for Mama Cracker. Mama Cracker loves her Speed Champion sets.
I do like the look of this.
Oh, I'm not so sure about that from above. It kind of looks like the car is splitting up. Oh, they could have done something better there.
It's a Valkyrie.
Is it? Yeah, but it doesn't have like these gaping holes down the sides of the front, does it? Does it?
Yeah, it's where the arrow goes. So basically, the Valkyrie looks... It's a weird car because it's lightning fast. Where is it?
Yeah, but does it actually have
the early version of it looks mental. I saw it at Silverstone a couple of times. Here you go. If you have a look here, let's try. Why are you showing me that? Go here on this image. You can see here.
Okay, yeah.
Sort of...
And if you go on below, the second one from the left.
This one?
Yeah, you can see there the cutaways there. Yeah, so okay, that is actually accurate then. Fair play. I take back my previous comment.
But yeah, no, it's I like the green.
Yeah, that's the one thing I feel like this Holden Speed Champions back is that the colors, like they all seem to be like the same 3 or 4 colors nowadays, like the blue, the green, and the orange, and then white. That's it, you know?
Well, when it comes to GT racing, the cars of whatever color the team puts a livery on. So if their livery, like, there's a team called CrowdStrike who are associated with CrowdStrike firewalls and IT services and stuff like that, and they have a Mercedes AMG GT3 car.
Okay.
It's just red. Just this red car, and then in white writing down the side, it's got CrowdStrike in their logo, and you're there going,
"Fuck off, fly!" It's not a fly, it's a big freaking massive moth just tried to fly at my face.
Well, you're obviously tasty.
Man, I freaking hate bugs.
But yeah, obviously these aren't associated to a team. They're manufacturing. The manufacturer just puts out whatever color they want.
Yeah. But like when they did some of the older classic cars and this, Lego do, and they just do it white, and you're like, really? Of all the colors you could have chosen?
Are you referring to the Porsche by any chance?
More so, I think it was a recent Lamborghini one.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
I'm never really a big fan of white cars. It kind of just makes them look like bubble machines.
Oh, I don't like that at all.
Ooh, what is that?
Really?
What the frick is that?
That's a Technic axle. That's a 4-pin, 4L Technic axle pin with the stopper on it. Oh no, I don't like that, man.
No, I'm not feeling that.
No, pal.
Nah, man. Nah, bruv.
Nah, I'm out.
Ah!
I'm out.
Sam is out, people.
I don't want that one. Well, everybody had to know. Ooh, everybody had to know sooner or later.
No.
Dark Trooper Attack.
Oh yeah, that is a set I want.
You can get lots of Dark Troopers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I only got one on the Imperial butt plug set. So yeah, I need me some more Dark Troopers. Although, like they've already done it with stickers. They've already done it with Mark. We're going on this sort of topic of Dark Troopers. With Marvel, we've had like Venom and Carnage, but now with Star Wars, they're still calling it the helmet series. But with the Dark Trooper helmet, it's not a helmet; it's a robotic head because the Dark Troopers are robots. So, yeah,
you're not wrong.
I very ready am.
Just want to warn you, though, Mr. Craggle. In this picture alone, I can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 stickers.
Yep. Yeah.
Enjoy.
You've been looking at freaking Speed Champion sets, which are just basically 75% of the set is stickers.
Yeah, but it doesn't necessarily mean I put the stickers on. Why would I want AMR stickers? Sometimes
you have to put the stickers on, like when they have like a piece that is part window pane, part sort of like the frame for the roof.
What's your point? I can still just not put it on.
You could just have a floating roof.
Yeah.
Okay then. Good point. Well made.
Cars have floating roofs, right?
Yeah. Oh, totally.
Anybody want a John Deere tractor?
Say what?
John Deere. Anybody want a tractor? No.
Is that a minifig scale actual licensed tractor set?
Well, it did say John Deere.
Yeah.
Oh, hello.
The Chippendale Rescue Rangers. The Chippendale Rescue Rangers. Have you seen the trailer for the new film, by the way?
It's a Countach.
Listen to me, my Chippendale love. Acknowledge my presence.
No, I have not.
It looks good.
Does it?
Yeah, there's
Are you recommending it?
Well, based on the trailer, it looks good.
Where's that John Deere tractor? Here you go.
Although I'm worried that there's no gadget in the trailer. You know how I feel about gadget.
I do indeed. Well, it's got a John Deere sticker on the front. The logo.
What? Oh, it's a Technic set. Okay. It's not minifig scale. It's Technic.
It could be minifig scale.
It's very close to minifig scale, right?
Yeah.
It's got a minifig steering wheel in there.
Yeah.
Interesting. I haven't seen stuff like that before.
Curious.
Curiouser and curiouser.
Now that looks nice.
All right, calm down now. Well, that one, I don't like that one. Look, the front looks stupid. It looks like a transformer that's about to stand up.
Oh dear. Moving on.
Have I ruined that for you?
Yeah, a little bit. A little bit.
Well, I don't know. 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 I don't know
Oh dear.
So have we got anyone else joining us, by the way, today? We got what's his face? Iceman.
No.
Joe Chambers.
I did send them all the link, and I said we were streaming. If anybody wanted to join, they could. But understood the fact that it was the middle of Monday afternoon for them over there. So
Okay.
they're all probably still in work.
Jacob says, I don't think they are paying attention to the chat. We read your comment about Stormbreaker. Sure we did.
Jacob, come on. You've been following these streams for how long now? Of course you never pay attention to the chat.
I actually found the Book of Boba Fett $100 set earlier. I think everyone's found it early. There's like pallets of it in Costco.
Yeah.
I think everyone's found it early. Sorry to burst your bubble head. That sounded really harsh, but yeah, I've been inundated with people showing pictures of it early. I think M&R's done like videos about it as well.
Spacetime found it, didn't he?
Yeah, Spacetime found it. I think Pavement was the first person who contacted me about it, and I think in Costco it was also reduced by $10. I think as well.
Ah.
Because you were going to check your Costco, but I think I already asked someone else who went there, and they said, yeah, we haven't got it in Costco UK.
Fair enough.
Yeah, because we don't get stuff like that. What are we even looking at now? This doesn't even constitute as Lego, does it?
Well, this is like the last pages of the what's new. I mean,
oh my god! That is horrendous. I hate that. Demogorgon keychain is quite cool. I'm tempted to get that, actually. I'm like... I already have the figure, but I quite like how the idea of having it as a keychain.
Yeah.
It will get destroyed.
Oh,
My
yeah.
Mrs. Crackles had two keychains. She had one of Jack Sparrow, and that one wore quite well, first of all, because it was just like around the edges, so it just gave him more of a parody look, and then he kind of like fell apart. And then she had a Wonder Woman one as well at one point. That one disintegrated quite quickly. It was less Wonder Woman and kind of wonder where the rest of her went. You know.
I know what I need to show you.
Oh.
Lady Sam showed this to me a little while ago, and we were outraged at the price of what these things are.
Oh my god, yes! What the
how
hell?
big they are? You know how big they are?
Aren't they like the same size as the plastic equivalent?
No.
Oh.
They're only about that big.
Well, yeah, that's the same size as like a plastic one I've seen before.
No, a plastic one's like that big.
Oh, well, you can get ones that small because I had one before in a like Z-Box, Lego Z-Box thing. They're like the size of the Lego like lunchbox things, I think, aren't they?
We measured these up in comparison, and we were there going, "What? Wait, what?"
Yeah, and if you're meant to stack those up together to create a set of drawers. I don't think they are stackable.
A very
anyway.
expensive set of drawers if you're doing a 5 set of drawers.
They can't be stackable though, because where would the studs go on the underside?
Correct.
So they're not even stackable. So what's the point?
Exactly, Craggle.
I wish to raise a complaint.
Shall we press the I have a complaint button?
Yeah.
Oh.
No, I've seen better racks.
I know. You've seen the same racks I have.
Oh, I have that one.
This one?
I think so. Yeah, the small one. That's one I showed you yesterday on the live stream. But I don't think she got it from here. I think she got it from somewhere else. That was cheaper than that. They are ridiculously expensive.
Professor Spacetime, what is this nonsense?
Oh,
we are a professional Lego live stream, we'll have you know.
Yeah, we're talking about Lego.
Yeah, we're critiquing and selecting what sets we're going to have never, because we never get them on the date everybody else does.
Well, sometimes I do, but...
No, I mean as in they don't come out in the UK at the same time.
Oh, okay. I understand.
I hope Lady Sam has been watching this and paying attention to understand what, if any, Lego I might be interested in for birthday.
Well, the other day she asked you outright what you wanted, and you just went,
Yeah, don't. I wasn't enjoying that day.
No.
I don't know what I wanted. I want everything.
You should just ask her what I wanted, and then she could just send me stuff, so at least one of us ends up happy.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm trying to find a good shot of Griff Tannen's belt, and I can't find one, so I'll probably have to watch the film again tonight. Just freeze frame it.
Do you know what came up on my suggested stuff on YouTube today?
What?
Clips from Back to the Future 2.
Oh, nice.
Because I'd watched your video.
Well, good. I'm glad someone did.
Commented as well.
Did you really? I think I replied to it, actually.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you're right. Don't worry.
Oh, good. Batter up.
Nope, she paid no attention. Well,
she's too busy looking at the selfies I sent her.
That's not a surprise. I hear they're good selfies. Is there any other new stuff coming out? Exclusives. Shall we have a look?
Yeah, go on. Let's have a look at exclusives. The Lego website, though, is just such a pain in the ass. It really is. It's like it doesn't want your money.
Coliseum, Diagon Alley, a Globy thingy, the Boutique Hotel.
I appreciate that, Jacob. Thanks again for the super chat. He's a good egg. He's a good egg, really, Jacob is.
He is.
We give him some bants, but he's a good egg.
Sonic.
Oh, my word. That has got to be the most... What's the best way of describing it? It's the least enjoyable set that I've built in a long time.
That set traumatized me.
Did it really?
I don't want to use 1x1s in my builds ever again.
It's the fact that they actually had a photo of the fan submission at the front of the manual. It really was a case of, look at what you could have had, you know?
Oh, dear.
Like penny pinching, corner cutting wankers, you know?
But we love Lego, really.
It's like kind of a love-hate relationship. I feel like I'm almost in a toxic relationship with Lego at this point.
Yeah, no, I could back that. There's not really a lot of exclusives here that are making me.
Oh wow, that's gone now. I wanted that Brickhead set.
Did you?
Yeah, well, the thing is, I didn't want it for myself. I wanted it, but I didn't want to buy it for myself. So I was trying to convince Mrs. Craggle that she wanted it, so I could buy it for her. She could build it, and I could just enjoy that it was out and on display. Because I quite liked it, like how they done the snake and how they thing. But I don't want to get into Brickheads really, if I can help it. And she didn't like it, but I've got a bit of a thing for Bellatrix anyway. She's sexy. Press of FaceTime says, I'm it's complicated relationship status with the Lego group. Oh, you know what? Actually, I was going to ask FaceTime something, because obviously I know Spaceman has made it public now that he sold off his Lego collection. And
yes,
obviously he was able to get a pre-order on the Bricklink Castle set, which I couldn't get, because even though I went there plenty of time and there was still stock available, they had region locked certain amounts of the sets, and in the UK, we basically had like hardly any. We were bundled in with Europe.
Yeah.
I wasn't able to pre-order it, so I was wondering if Spacetime still had his pre-order for that set open and what his plans with that are. Call me.
Good question, well presented.
Mm-hmm. You don't have to answer in the chat. Just like shoot us a DM or something.
I like that. I click on offers and
I know it's crap, isn't it?
There's nothing. Is there anything on sale?
Oh, the usual rubbish.
No.
What, is there nothing on sale? There normally is. There you go. It's just your internet's being pants.
It's because you're hogging it all.
Well, you know.
Boom
It's the Lego video. Oh, sorry. Oh, yawning midstream. I'm professional.
Punk pirate ship, K-pop.
Yeah, the Lego Minions: The Rise of Gru sets are retiring soon, even though the film has not come out yet. Oh, apparently he's scalping it to pay for his next vacation.
That's fair.
That's fair.
He obviously wants to come over to the UK, so, you know.
Oh, Brick Sketches. They did that guy dirty. Like, if you've seen the ones he did before they got picked up as official sets, they were fantastic.
Yeah.
They just picked the most boring designs and overpriced them. And also, I reckon they should have come with, like, the pen or pencil builds that he used to do alongside them. They didn't. Oh.
Sega. Yeah, so that's the UK Lego website. Not a lot of really interesting stuff on there at the moment, to be honest.
No, well. Do you reckon we should stay up till midnight streaming and then buy stuff at midnight?
Not really.
Okay.
You can stay up and take over the stream if you want, but I couldn't go to bed when I get tired.
It's no fun if you're not here.
Well,
I mean, it's no fun. It's no fun when you are here sometimes, but.
Yeah.
Mrs. Lady Sam got the boutique hotel, didn't she?
She did indeed. She loved that.
Oh my God, there's no accounting for taste. Have you built your extra one yet?
I built mine ages ago. Lady Sam hasn't built hers because she's waiting for you to do the 1A.
Yeah, I know. I'm waiting on that. I'm trying to decide whether or not I'm going to try and get printed pieces myself or if I'm going to follow instructions for it. But at the moment, I've got no place to put it, so it's kind of like there's no point in taking it out and building it just to sort of then have to take it apart again. But
fair enough. Space time's off.
Oh, have a safe flight.
He's got to ride a plane.
Hope your arms don't get tired.
Remember, your X's are here, here, and here. Or maybe just here.
What if he's got an in-flight meal?
That's always an important question.
In-flight meals in the 90s were so much better than they are now.
I don't know. I've had some pretty good meals when I flew from.
You probably fly business class or something.
No, coach.
Honestly, like the in-flight meals I've had recently have been crap. I remember I used to get sausages, like smiley faces, and some like veg. Or I used to get like chicken nuggets and stuff like that. Now it's all crap. When we went, what was it to? I think it was to New York. I think. We went on the flight and we had the meal and we chose what they call the bland option because you have vegetarian, gluten free. We just went bland, which is supposed to be eliminate everything on there. And it came and it was chicken. And I looked at the label and it was chicken and oyster sauce. And I was like, well, this is bad because if you've got a shellfish allergy and you've picked the bland option to sort of have a meal that's free of all allergens, So I stopped Mrs. Craggle because she is allergic to prawns, and we don't know if she's allergic to other shellfish, but it's a high possibility. If you're allergic to one shellfish, you're going to be allergic to other.
Yeah.
And they went and changed it for something else, a vegetarian one. But we were like, what the hell? That's supposed to be the bland meal. That's absolutely sort of, And about 10 minutes later, there was a call saying, is there a doctor on the plane? Because someone ate it, not realizing that there was oyster sauce and I was having a allergic reaction. Luckily, it wasn't so severe that they had to sort of divert the flight or something. They kind of dealt with it and were like, okay. But yeah.
What kind of third party, below average airline were you flying with?
This was Delta Airlines. It's quite well known in the US.
Oh, well, there you go then. Yeah.
What?
Yeah. No.
Don't like
I flew Delta once, and my baggage didn't arrive for another 48 hours.
Yeah, they messed up our baggage on the one to Florida to Orlando, but it's kind of really the only way we can go from Wales because we go KLM from Cardiff to Amsterdam and then Amsterdam to America via Delta at the moment.
You could just like get on the M4 and go to London.
Yeah, but then you got to pay half your car in a car park somewhere, or you got to get a megabus or something down there. Plus, when I come back, I like to be able to just go home quite quickly, not have to go right now. I got to do a long journey. I remember once I remember more than once. We went to Australia and obviously flew from Heathrow.
Yeah.
And it wasn't so bad going out, but when we come back after like a horrendous flight, and it's always worse coming back from Australia because you're kind of going, with the clock, you kind of see the same time 3 or 4 times throughout the flight. You get really jet lagged and really disorientated, and then to have to think, shit, now I've got like a 3-hour bus or coach or car journey back home on top of this. It's not fun. And that's after you've gone through all the frigging bureaucracy of departures and found your way out of like the half a dozen different terminals.
Oh, that bit's easy. I find that bit the easiest.
Yeah, but when you're absolutely knackered, the last time I flew back from Australia, I was absolutely cream crackered because I didn't get any sleep at all. It was quite a dead flight out of Australia, but then when we went, I think we stopped off in Singapore that time. One of the stops was, but like people got on at that point and they were so noisy and they were like kicking chairs and stuff and shouting, and they had lights on when I think we should have had lights off. I just couldn't get any sleep. I find it hard to sleep when I'm traveling anyway, but yeah, it was like horrendous.
I've every flight I've had has always been all right. One of my favorite flights was when I flew Virgin from Heathrow to LA. Great flight. Absolute great flight. Food, fantastic. Wine, fantastic. After dinner, I got a fab ice lolly. They gave us a fab ice lolly. I'm sat there going, I have a fab on a plane. This is amazing. I was very happy with that. And then
I can tell.
I was like,
I hate traveling. Like I like being at different places and visiting different places. It's just the act of transit I hate. Like if they invented a teleporter, I'd be like the first customer to buy it probably.
Yeah. I would, just because then I wouldn't have to leave like 4 days early. I could get there when I needed to get there if there was such thing as a teleporter.
Oh, and Space Storm says, no meals for me. My knees only allow a 45-degree bend on the tray table. Oh, my word.
Mrs. Craggle wants to go to Amsterdam to go to the Lego store for that delicious cake they serve on the flight. Are you talking about stroopwafels?
No, it's on KLM flights. They serve like their own. It's like almost like a sponge type cake, but it's so nice. And they describe it as moist as well.
Oh no, I know this cake.
Yeah,
we've flown a few times from KLM from Birmingham.
Birmingham.
That's close here. You do Birmingham to Amsterdam and then onto a flight out there. And I know this cake.
It's nice cake.
Yeah.
A good cake.
A good cake.
A good cake.
I remember.
Yeah, I do. I honestly do want to go to Amsterdam Lego store because they've like got where they've built like part of the town, like recreation Lego and the canals in the floor, and then put like clear tiles over the top of it, so you're walking up on this Lego like city beneath your feet.
That's clever.
I know. The new Flatiron Lego store in New York, when they've redone it, looks fantastic as well. I wasn't that impressed with the one that was in the Rockefeller Center, and I didn't go to the one in the Flatiron building the first time. But they've since redone it, and it looks fantastic.
Yeah, I think I've only done one Lego store abroad.
Have you really?
Yeah, and that was in Seattle.
Oh.
when I went with Scott. And
I've been to one in New York. We didn't go to one in Florida, I don't think. No, we didn't because it was like miles away. Been to Lego store in Billund. Technically been to two if you count the one in Legoland as well as the one in Lego House. Well, three actually, because there's also one in the airport.
yes, there is in Schiphol, yeah.
Also, oh no, that actually might be it. No, have we been to any other Lego stores abroad? I'm trying to think. I feel like there's one more I'm missing. Obviously, been to a few in the UK.
Yeah, been to plenty here in the UK. But
I just feel like we need to do more in the UK stores because everyone I've been to abroad seems to do a lot more pomp and circumstance. Like the Cardiff one doesn't have anything really to distinguish it as the Cardiff Lego store. And neither does the Birmingham one. The Birmingham one's just a Lego store. But you go to the London one, and it's got like massive. I know that's the flagship store. I mean, I think it's still the flagship, the biggest Lego store in the world at the moment. I think. Last time I went there, it was like, well, that was 2019. They said it was still the flagship one, but there were plans to do a bigger one in Billund. That was after Lego House had already been built, so it wasn't that one. And I would say that one was smaller anyway. But yeah, like even in New York, even in the Rockefeller one, they had like New York sort of Lego stuff in there, displays.
yeah,
UK were just kind of like, yeah.
The one I went to in Seattle didn't have anything really to shout about.
Huh.
No, it was just a Lego store.
Yeah, it didn't have like a Lego Tom Hanks there at all, or Meg Ryan.
No, it didn't have a Lego Space Needle either.
Oh, wow.
It just had me and Scott hanging out by the pick-a-brick wall going, we need a cup of that, we need a cup of that, we need a cup of that.
And then they go to you can't buy so much, you need to have it for other people.
And then someone goes, oh, it's okay, they're with me. We know, I know these people. That's Scott Bowman, and this must be Sam Jones. Well, how do you know that?
I know, that was so funny that he even knew who you were as well.
I'm like, I'm new here.
I know, but he knew who you were though.
Hey,
your reputation preceded you.
Exactly, and so it's only been downhill from there.
Oh dear.
So I should really order some parts to finish off the War Rocket Ajax, shouldn't I?
Well, this is the thing. Now the instructions are almost complete. Are you going to buy the parts to build a dirt farm? Oh, he's hiding his face from me.
I should, because I'm not comfortable with them being published for sale without it actually having been built by at least one of us first. True. And going, yes, that will work.
Yeah, that's true.
Rather than getting a piece and going, this looks fine in the instructions or digitally, but then going, who's put this here?
Yeah, because you did have that with the War Rocket Ajax as well, didn't you?
Yeah. There's a few parts in that where I've suggested steps. And bear in mind, the War Rocket Ajax is probably not something I would sell. Not at that price. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
And it's... I've been like, why have I done it that way? That way's a stupid way to do it. But the way it's one of those, you sit there and go, it is a mammoth, it is a big, big beast, and you do need to do it a particular way to make sure it doesn't fall apart to tiny little pieces.
Yeah.
So far, it hasn't fallen apart to tiny little pieces, so I'm quite happy.
Oh, well, now you've just gone and jinxed yourself, you silly plonker.
Well, if anybody makes it fall over, I'm just going to blame Lady Sam.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Yeah, that works. Cool. We're all in agreement.
Yeah, we're in agreement. Let's blame Lady Sam.
Yep, there, done.
Cool. Job done. Job's a good
one. But yeah, once I've put them together, now I've got some nice renders. Put them together, export the add-in stuff once I've added some text, and yeah, that's it.
Exciting times.
It will be ready for you to critique one last time.
Well, not that you listened to my critique anyway.
I didn't last night because you had the opportunity to say that was an issue the first time, and you didn't.
I didn't
so you don't get to say it's an issue now.
I didn't notice it the first time.
That's not my problem. That's not my problem. You had the opportunity to say you didn't like that, and then you came back and said, "'Tis perfect." And I went, "Okay then."
I think you were more upset that Lady Sam was agreeing with me. I don't know if she was agreeing with me because she agreed with me or just agreed with me to wind you up.
Well, yeah, I don't know either, but...
No, the instructions do look sexy. I'm excited for them.
Yeah, it's been a challenge because I think it's been a challenge because I've not built it.
Yeah,
I've not designed it myself, so therefore it's like why I'm like having to try and think, why would you have done it this way, or why have you done it that way, and then go, how can I make it what Craggle wants to, be shown and stuff like that without making it fall to pieces.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah. It doesn't need to change, Lady Sam. It doesn't. It doesn't.
He's really adamant about that.
It doesn't.
Even when we were telling you how they're doing it, you were like, no.
No, it's not having to change.
No. Sam doesn't like it.
No, because it's already 106 meg file to work with. Its studio grinds to a halt. It is unworkable. But suddenly got to do what? Well, it's not going to export anything anymore.
How much is it looking at the moment, or do you not want to say that on stream at the moment?
Stand by cooler, because we did make some cost changes, didn't we, with some of the colours and some of the larger pieces. I think Lady Sam's saying your work doesn't look good enough as it is, Craggle.
What's she saying?
She says it will look so much better. I'm like, does it not look good enough as it is?
Yeah, she said that about dyeing my pubic hair pink, and then she just burst out laughing afterwards.
Dear, oh dear.
Gotta be time for next week's stream of this, right?
Hey, told you it's a big ass file. £5.
It doesn't cost £5 to buy the set.
Technically, it did until Studio had finished updating everything. Yes, I have a number.
Go on in.
You really want to know?
Go on.
Oi!
What?
Where is this piece?
What have you done?
No. Where are these pieces that exist? Oh, don't go changing things now, Sam.
What are you doing?
There's some pieces that exist in the build that are expensive for single piece items.
Okay.
Which, if I go change now, they're gonna screw it all up. But they could whack another 15 quid off the price.
Oh my word! So you're gonna about changing the instructions again?
Yeah.
This is you this time, not me.
Yeah. It just depends where this piece is.
Okay. Oh my god. I'm on the edge of my seat here.
Okay. It's in this. It's in here.
This is tense.
Okay. I have a question.
Right.
And it's a question.
Okay.
It's a question. I'm going to share my screen.
Oh dear.
Don't worry, it doesn't give too much away or anything like that.
I'm already scared.
Just a question.
Okay. Right.
You recognize this? Bedside table?
Oh yeah.
Why did you pick this piece?
I don't know.
With a little slot underneath it.
I don't know.
Was there a purpose?
No.
Okay. Understood.
You're only just noticing that now.
Just because I want you to look at this price down here.
Oh my word.
£7.80.
Don't forget, this is my first time using the studio, so I probably put 1x2 and this selected the wrong one.
It's all right.
Don't have a go at me. I'm sensitive.
Yeah, I know.
I need to feel loved. I need to feel desired.
I know, but now I'm ruining the instructions.
Well, they weren't that great to begin with.
I would delete them. I will delete your entire file.
You wouldn't do that because you spent too much of your own life on them.
Don't push me. Don't push me when I'm close to the edge.
If you delete them, I'll tell Lady Sam to withhold sex from you for a year.
Mate, come on. I'd been single for at least 3 years before I met Lady Sam. I don't think that's too much of an issue.
Flipping out. I bet the first time it was like putting a Mentos in a can of Coke.
Well, that's awfully accurate.
What else are we looking at?
This particular piece here.
Yeah.
It's a 2x6 piece. And it's £5.81.
Ooh, that is expensive.
Indeed.
I love how you're only just discovering these things now. Can't blame me. I didn't do it.
Right. Now, shall we see how much it's going to cost you?
Yeah, go on then.
Oh, that's a bit better.
£172.09.
Yeah. Call it £172.10 just for shiggles.
For shiggles. That's not bad, is it?
No. Better than how it started.
Yeah, considering as well, like it's a custom set, so it's always going to cost you more to source pieces than if you get an actual set.
Exactly.
Now
Now
you've got to redo those pages of instructions, though.
Which should be okay, because all I've done is change the brick in the same place, and in the same step. So all I should need to do is unlock the page, which I am going to stop sharing the screen.
I know you just showed so much there.
Just so I don't give too much away.
You've already given too much away now. You've shown it all now. You've blown your load again too early.
I'm good at blowing my load.
Well, I've heard all that.
Yeah, in theory, I should just be able to unlock the page and it update.
Oh, don't say that famous word. In theory.
It's all right though, because Studio's a quality product. It wouldn't be mean and make me redo all of the instructions again.
Oh.
For the fourth time.
Oh.
Jacob, you saw nothing.
What did he say?
He said, "Wow, I've seen things. Those are not the things you wanted to see."
I know, you went and blown some of the surprise now, and it's out there for the world to see.
It's all right. I'll delete this stream afterwards.
What are we going to do? Delete Jacob Neely as well?
I just deploy a Cyberman.
Delete.
How far down is this blooming dinghy? This step is a long way, man.
Hey, you did it, not me.
I know. I'm to blame when it all goes wrong.
Yep, basically. Since when did you become the physical type? Is this something you want to do off stream or? We are coming to the hour and a half mark.
I have how to find this blooming step though. That's the thing, right? I've changed the step and now I can't find the step.
Oh man. When will you ever learn?
Oh, there it is. There it is. Oh. You beautiful thing.
Well, thank you.
It's updated the page without ruining everything.
Really? What about the parts list?
That's fine. I can re-export the parts list. That's not an issue.
Okay.
It's the other pages because of the amount of stuff that's on those other pages.
Yeah.
They become a lot harder to work with.
Yeah.
When you add all those extra items, which is why it's such a big file. But looking at this, it does not look like. Oh yes, that one's fine as well. I'll admit, Graggle, I didn't give Studio enough credit.
Wow.
Studio, I apologize. We can still be friends.
Why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends?
Don't get me copyrighted.
Oh, well, okay. I'll just shut my gob.
I have many comments I want to make.
You bastard.
But I will save those for a rainy day.
Oh, dear me.
Yeah, I just need to redo the
Come on, spit it out.
redo the just re-export the parts list and those couple of pages, and I think it will be fine.
Good.
And I think, just to make my life a little bit quieter, I may have solved Lady Sam's criticism.
Really?
Yes. That's if it does what I think it's done.
Isn't this amazing, just watching this like happen live as Sam discovers things? It's a joy to behold.
You know, there's a guy in work who says that all the time.
What, about watching you discover things?
No, he says it's a joy to behold. I bet it looks. No, Lady Sam, it doesn't. It looks terrible. It looks worse.
Oh dear. Trouble in paradise.
It has ruined everything.
So in other words, it does look better.
I couldn't possibly comment because I haven't seen it yet because it isn't actually updating how I thought it would. But hey.
It isn't, or it is?
It isn't.
Oh.
But I think it's because I need to do
check yourself before you wreck yourself?
Pardon?
You said it. I think it's because I need to, and I interjected with check yourself before you wreck yourself.
Yeah.
Also, apparently you have 7 viewers.
Wow. Thank you to those 7 people who want to hang around.
Yeah, what's you going? Why you done that? Whilst I kind of like don't know what commentary to provide on the events as they occur. Oh, son of a bitch! There you go.
Okay.
That looks okay. Yeah, I'm happy with that.
Can I make that? Oh.
What?
Oh, that looks silly.
This is the most random live stream ever. It's just you going, ooh, why did it do that? Oh, yes, see beauty.
Right. That's what you're having. You're sticking with it. It ain't changing.
Why? What? Why aren't you changing?
That was more hassle than it was worth.
Was it?
I think it looks the same. I could be wrong, and I'll probably be told later by Lady Sam I'm wrong. But hey, all I know I need to do is nod and say yes, dear.
Yes, dear.
Exactly. Right, I'll set that exporting later on after this.
Cool.
For version 3.1.
Ooh.
Yeah, you will get to see it, Jacob. You will get to see it properly. Just not today. there's lots of cool things in it. And is the plan, Craggle, you're going to do a video?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
At least do an announcement video at the very least. I think. Yeah.
Well, there you go. Jacob, you want to see it? You got to tune in to Cut the Craggle. Be there or be square. But on that note, I think here's a good place to call it after all my strange noises. Yeah, I don't know if people are still hanging around, but if they are, well, again, thank you. Yeah, Craggle, what's coming up for you this week?
I don't know. At the moment, like February, I only managed to get one video out, although we did do a couple of members only live streams. I think we did 3 altogether, which was pretty good. The projects I'm working on at the moment are going to take me longer, so I'm not going to be able to sort of just, batter them out. I know I kind of did that with the Ghostbusters sets, but I kind of already had some of those that I was working on, in December before I, did that run of 1 a week in January. And at the moment, my day job has been quite trying, so I've not got as much spare time to dedicate it. But there is some exciting stuff. We've got the Back to the Future custom minifigure series based on Back to the Future Part 2. If you haven't already, please do check out the video on Series 1 based on the first movie. I've also got some custom minifigures that I've been sent to review as well, which I'm looking forward to because I just had a peek at them already and they look fantastic. So I'm really excited to take a closer look and see if they still hold up with a very scrutinizing eye. And also, I think I'm going to try and do another members only stream, if not this weekend, but the weekend after maybe.
Why not this weekend?
Well, because this weekend I'm meeting up with someone.
Oh, you have plans, do you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of, we need to discuss those and decide what we're doing. I would say I said to Lady Sam, I said that's the thing that her and Mrs. Craggle need to get together and do.
Yeah.
Right,
can I just sort it out?
Apparently, it's down to you and me to decide.
As long as there's somewhere I can sit and maybe have some food.
See, this is what I said.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Yeah. Anyway.
We'll
I actually have got one other thing that I need to do as well. Is I've got the next vlog, the first proper vlog of 2022.
Wow.
And I've started editing it. I already have basically about, I think, 7-8 minutes worth of vlog just on January 1st. So I'm thinking of doing a poll for my members only to decide whether they want a vlog just for January 1st or if they still want me to do the combined vlog of January and February together and it'd be like 20 minutes long or something,
Okay.
So, yeah. And if you want to see my vlog series, you can join my memberships over on Cut the Craggle for the low price of 99 pence UK or 99 cents US. Other currencies are available.
Yeah, I'm a member and I do not regret anything.
Yet.
As for me, this will probably be the only live stream I do this week because work and I have wedding and to go to this weekend, which is not mine, it's friends. And
it's not mine either.
I
couldn't make mine.
I know I never made it to your wedding, Craggle. I did apologize. And I
he was so guilty. He sent me his UCS TARDIS.
I wasn't feeling guilty when I sent you that. No. So yeah, I'm meeting up with the Craggles this weekend. So yeah, I won't be doing one this weekend. So that's why we're doing one today. So it sort of catches up and it's in the middle.
I think FaceTime said he's streaming tomorrow.
Did he?
I'm trying to. I think so. Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know if that's still a go ahead. I think it was something he was thinking about. Obviously, it depends, I guess, on what his plans are. He might be tired from his flights and everything, but
indeed. I mean, if he invites us along and he does stream, I can be down for that.
Yeah.
Or up for that even.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can be available. But yeah, no, more to come. If you don't follow me on Instagram or Facebook already, please do. There's some interesting things on there. Pictures of Lego. It's good stuff. There will be these instructions coming out soon once Craggle has done his magic. And I will then get back to other things like War Rocket Ajax. I want to finish Beagle 2 and redo Beagle 2 because I'm not happy with it. And do some Sonic Screwdrivers. I want to do those before the middle of this year.
And Real Ghostbusters.
There's that as well.
I'm joking. That's kind of being put on the back burner, I think, because this has kind of overtaken it, the instructions project, hasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, I think what I can do is, if once we finish this, I'll probably do the Sonic Screwdriver stuff and then do Real Ghostbusters. So I do a month on you, a month or a bit of time on
not that, mate, because you've spent a lot of time on Ghostbusters, so I can understand if you feel like you need a bit of a change and want to do something else.
Yeah, so we'll see what comes up, because sometimes I flip-flop between things left, right, and centre.
Well, this is it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I started the Back to the Future CMF before I even started the Ghostbusters sets, but you just got to go wherever your creative juices are flowing, haven't you? So
exactly. At some point you might suddenly have an idea of how to achieve something and go, I need to put that in quickly before I forget it. So yeah. But anyway, maybe we'll see you tomorrow if Space Time does a stream. Maybe not. If not, we'll see you all next week. Thank you very much for joining us, everybody. Jacob Neely, Lady Sam B, Mrs. Craggle, Professor Spacetime, and Cut the Craggle. As always, thank you very much for joining me and being my lovely, entertaining co-host.
Oh, thank you for having me.
And yes, we will see you all next time. Bye.